added a layer called flow level and make the flow level dashed. So I'll call this here FFL, which is a finished flow level. So when you hear the term, finished flow level, it means that your flow is already tiled, right? So it is tiled. So this height here is 600 millimeters. So we're using 600 from flow level to ground level, or ground level to flow level 600. Yeah, use the same red for now. You make all the changes and so on. Oh, you mean to do the no, do it. Use you could use magenta. Use magenta and make it dashed. So use the same line. So magenta. So let me repeat. You're doing a new layer. You're calling that layer flow level, magenta, dashed. Magenta, dashed. So maybe you can do probably 0.15. So 0.15 for that dashed line. That is 600. So far so good? Yes or no? Alright, so let's go again. Right, so I just explained that from flow level to right up at the top, that's called a beam. So that is called a ring beam. So you may sometimes hear it as a ring beam, a belt beam, or a perimeter beam, but they tend to say ring beam. Now, as it is implied, your ring goes around your finger, right? Your ring goes around your finger, your belt goes around your waist. Your perimeter is the distance around. So that beam is the beam where you have reinforcements, and that is placed inside of that concrete, that raised concrete part. That one goes right around, it takes the same shape of the building, right? So that height from the floor level where I'm standing to the top, we are using that height as 12 feet. Residential, as I said, is 10 feet. However, because it's a school, we're doing 12 feet. So from there, I'm now going to offset upwards 12 feet. 12 feet will be 12 feet is how much millimeters? 12. Know what I'm saying? Residential building. This is not a residential building. The school is not a residential building. Residential building, we have 10 feet. However, for this one, we're using 12 feet because of the nature of that building. You have more persons coming, you will need more air. You don't want, if you have the height shorter, you have less air circulating into a room, right? So you can't have it too short. But for this purpose of this, we have more students here, so we need more, right? So 3600 for the height, 12 by 25. That will give you 3,600. So offset that 3,006. You can match property to make this back here red. So this here should not. If you offset this, this will be the same, right? Once you finish doing that, you're going to trim these up for me, so you don't no longer need this, because I don't want you to be confused with the lines and so on that you're using. Now remember, not everybody will see this. Depending on your drawing, you may not have this line here. So you may not have this line. 3600 from floor level to the ring beam. However, for residential building, we have 10 feet. So far, so good? So far, so good, everybody? Yes? Yes or no? Yes. All right, so let's move on. So since I have my walls, now I'm going to move to all windows and doors. Now all of the windows and the doors that you are seeing on that side or in that view, you are going to pull those lines down. So let me show you. Now this one you're not able to see, but there's a window here, there's a window here, then we have a door, there's another window here. So even if you have your wall with a different turn where here is closer to an individual if you stand here, rather than here, you will still see it. Yes? If I turn this in, you see the windows and the doors in here? Yes? You're seeing the windows and doors. So even if there's a different turn, you still see it. So we'll do the same. We're going on construction line, and this time I'm taking the windows and the doors. So go on your window, that line is going to come down, it will go all the way down. Window. I have another window here, so I'll pull that window down. Another window here. Right, I'll do the door one time. Now when you take in the door, you take in the door alone, not the door jam. Taking the door only and not the door jam. So this line is also going to come down. And those lines that you just did for me, you got to paint, match property, the windows the same color, match property, your door same color. So your door is green, so match property the green with the green, the yellow of the window with the yellow, the lines to represent your window. So you basically will know which lines that you have to trim. So let me repeat. We're pulling down all of the windows and the doors that you'll be seeing on that side of the building. Now any window at the top here, you would not see it. So you don't pull down any of the lines at the top here. So don't pull down windows here or doors up here because you would not see it. Yes? Remember you're doing it side by side. So side, then the next side, another side, another side, another side. So once you extend the lines, so you know you could have used the extend command too, but the only thing is it's limited because you have to be moving it up to pull the line down and so on. So if you use the construction lines, it is easier. Yeah? So I'm pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's based on line drawing. So all the windows that you're seeing, pull them down. I want to paint them the same color. The lines that represent the window spaces, you're going to make them the same color. And we stop, we do the height, and then we stop with that for today. Once we finish with this one, we're going to copy the drawing, the floor plan again, put it on the side so we can do another side. Are you seeing the arch in the front? Yes, so you can pull out the two lines to represent the arch. Huh? The corridor. Also, that is your entrance there. So yours will be an archway. Right? So you have an archway like this way. So that students can come in through to get into So I'll show you how to do. So let's still pull the lines down. Yeah, pull the lines down. Alright, let's go again. So you have all the lines of windows and doors? Not yet? So remember, use construction lines because you will get your line all the way down. So far so good? Alright, so let's do heights now. Everybody have the lines for the windows and doors, yeah? Right, so let's do the height now. Now we want the same height from floor level to where, look at all of the windows from here and the doors. If you want to take your pencil and draw